Hi, my name's Kim Hoey, and we're here at Burr Park in Ann Arbor, Michigan. We're going to be interviewing some girls from the A2 Derby Dimes Roller Derby League. We're interviewing Sam Lett of the Brawl Stars, currently ranked 46th in the world, Frida Radical of the Ypsilanti Vigilantes, and Goddamn, also known as GD of the Arbor Bruising Company. How did you first get into roller derby?
Well, this is always really embarrassing because I actually saw the movie Whip It.
Well, like many people who've joined roller derby in the past couple years, I would say, I saw the movie Whip It, and it's definitely very inaccurate.
I saw the movie Whip It with Ellen Page and Drew Barrymore, and there's a great line in the movie where Ellen Page's character goes up to one of the skaters and goes, "You're my hero," and the skater, who's played by Kristen Wiig, says, "Put on a pair of skates and be your own hero." And I think that rings true with a lot of women, especially young women who are in that time of their life where they're not really sure who they are, what they want to do. And that really kind of pushed me to give roller derby a try.
Can you explain how to play the sport? Like, how do you score points and what slammers are?
Yeah, sure. So the sport is played on a track. We play flat track roller derby. Some teams play on bank tracks, which are tilted, but flat track is way more common. There are 5 people from each team on the track at a time. 4 of them are blockers from each team, and then there's 1 jammer on each team. And the jammer is the one who scores the points. So basically, the jammer is trying to pass opposing players, and for every opposing player the jammer passes, they earn a point. And so they're trying to lap the other players as many times as possible. And so then the blocker's job is to help get their jammer through and then to help block the other jammer.
People have talked about how roller derby is a very empowering sport for women. How would you describe the culture?
Definitely empowering.
Everyone is so encouraging and everyone's working towards the same goal.
Inclusive. It's a very, very inclusive environment in terms of things like how you identify in terms of your sexuality or your gender. Derby is all about everyone can come and play. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete or not an athlete, have never played team sports, have never skated. If you have the right attitude and are willing to take a big hit and get back up, derby is literally for everyone.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people who play roller derby, it's like it becomes a lot more than just a hobby. It becomes more of like an almost obsession.
What are some cool derby names that you like?
Scarlett Johansson Slam,
Samuel L. Jackson,
Sonnet Boom, Lethal Bo Peep,
Eleanor Roosevelt,
Leslie Arnaz,
Michelle Obama is really a really good one.
They're called derby names. And they're a really cool aspect of roller derby, I think. It's kind of a way to become another person while you're playing roller derby.
The trend, I think, a lot of times tends to be like a take or a play on like a powerful woman. That's a really common theme in a lot of derby names.
You guys are ranked team 46th in the world now.
Yeah.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Where do you guys get to travel? What's that like?
Well, we try, because we are people with day jobs who can't necessarily travel wherever, and we don't necessarily have the money to go wherever. We try to schedule games that are within 8 hours driving distance. We play games in Illinois, Ohio, Kentucky. We're going to North Carolina.
For roller derby, I've traveled to, when I was living in Germany, I went to Lucerne, Switzerland to play in a scrimmage. And I've been to Basel in Switzerland as well.
I've also been to Eugene, Oregon. Last year, we flew all the way out there for a tournament.
So this is a world sport?
Yeah, there are teams actually all over the world. South Africa and Johannesburg, they just got a league. So I think almost every continent besides Antarctica obviously has a roller derby league. Our league just helped start up a league in Beirut by sending them a lot of gear and kind of old stuff that we have to get their skaters geared up.
Teams are really looking to be taken seriously, and we're looking at getting roller derby in the Olympics sometime soon. So it's really come a long way from mini skirts and fishnets to now us considering ourselves athletes.
What's the mindset, I guess, entering a bout? What's going on in the team's head?
So Ann Arbor has this idea of Zen bench where we try to stay very calm and collected. We try not to let anything that happens in an individual jam upset us.
For me, when I play roller derby, I almost black out. I'm just gonna go in there and whatever happens to me, whatever injuries may happen, I'll just figure it out afterwards.
What was your progression like from when you said you started, you looked it up on Google, and to now being on a ranked team?
I don't. Sometimes it's crazy that I'm even where I am, because I was never an athlete in school. I was a theater kid and a choir kid.
I think I've started to become who I really am. I think realizing that I can do anything I put my mind to. So because of roller derby, I've started doing things like Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which are things I would have never attempted had I not done roller derby first.
Because a lot of the women here are like moms, or maybe like teachers, secretaries, that kind of thing, where like they live kind of a double life almost, where they come to roller derby and they become almost a new person, where they can put on this new name that's kind of like their badass persona.
Having found the community that roller derby offers, it's who I am now, and I think that I don't know where I would be without it.
Their home opener is May 14th, so come out and support. Thanks for watching Wolverine Women.